Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing the August 2020 reads, and I'm going to be reading for my lovely Virgos. If you are new to my channel, I tend to pull out some starter foundation cards which I base my meditative poetry on, which I write in these little journals here, which I will read at the very end, hence my name, Poetry Witch. So without further ado then, Virgo, the first card that came out for you for the month of August was this card here. And it says darkness, okay? And when I looked at this, I just felt that this was the energy that you feel is around you at the moment. It's as though I wanted to say to you, Virgo, that no matter how dark things seem to become, there's always going to be a guiding light. And going through the month of August, okay, this is how I felt your energy was going. Some of you feel a little bit lost. Some of you could have come to a crossroads in your life and you're wondering, which direction do I go now? And everything doesn't seem very clear. Okay, you feel like you're in the dark. I also feel as well there's people around you who are making you feel that way as well, keeping information from you, trying to keep you in the dark about things, but some of you are aware of this as well. Okay, so these are the energies that I'm feeling, I'm picking up for the lovely Virgos going into August, that some of you do feel like you've come to a crossroads and you're uncertain and waiting for that guidance to come to you to see where you go next on your journey. Now this could be in career, this could be in a romantic element. You could have reached a crossroads in a partnership, and you know, you could have split up recently as well, and the future road ahead seems a bit daunting because obviously you're out now on your own. Okay, so I feel like I'm picking up with some of my Virgos who've been in long-standing relationships and have found themselves completely isolated. I feel like I want to say isolated now. So I've got these kind of energies around my Virgos as well, where you totally feel isolated, out on a limb, and just feel like you're in this darkness and you're just praying for some light, some direction to come into your life as we go in the month of August. Now obviously that's not going to resonate with everybody, but this is how I felt. I also want to say as well, some of you could be returning back to your homeland. I want to say homeland because it's as though some of you are revisiting nostalgically where you could have been born, where you used to live. You're going on sort of a reminiscing kind of journey. But when you get there, okay, when you get back to this place that you remember from your childhood or wherever, you stand there and you just think, oh wow, I remember it how this was. And you stand there and you're sort of doing the visionary of how you remember that landscape, because that landscape will have changed dramatically. Okay, so I had that as well coming in for some of you. So let's have a look what the next card comes out. And the next card for you, Virgo, was the Seven of Angels, and here it says progress. So it was just, I felt like this was sort of an angel of hope coming around you, okay, in the month of August, to say, look, it doesn't matter how lost you feel. It doesn't matter if you are uncertain of what direction you need to be going in now. And some of you could think you have failed at some things in your life, okay? You feel, you know, some of you feel that energy. I feel a failure. I feel I haven't done what I should do. I haven't become the best person of myself, okay? And it's saying, hang on a minute. Don't sort of put yourself, don't sort of put yourself down, because you need to look how far you have come, because we've got the progress card here, and you have to have a look at all the obstacles that you've all the challenges, all the obstacles that you've overcome to get you to this crossroads. I feel like you're at a crossroads, some of you, okay? Then just know that you have made more progress than what you realise. For some of you, okay? So the next card that comes out for you, Virgo, in this lovely story for August, and we have this one here, okay, and it is the Five of Air, And when I looked at this, it was as though, I keep going back to this starter card here, you are uncertain where you are being guided, okay? But I always look at this card as saying, listen to your gut feeling. Although you you feel blinded to certain situations, you are unsure of where you are being directed to, then for some of you, it's saying here, listen to your gut feeling. Because sometimes we do not listen to what our bodies are telling us, our intuition is telling us, okay? So you need to start tuning in to your inner self, where you may not be able to see and you're sort of blinded with your natural eyes, okay? Like, I can't see the wood for the trees here. I don't really know which direction I should be going in. Then this is when you call on your inner self, your inner spirit, your inner guidance, okay? And that's why she's sort of holding the face here, because it's tuning into your inner self, okay? To give you the guidance of where you need to be directed. Now, if we look behind this person here, which has really interested me when I come to do meditative poetry, it was as though, yeah, she can't see where she's going, she can't see the direction, she can't see what choices she needs to make, okay? But can you see behind here that the universe is just changing the landscape, because we've got sort of a thunderstorm, a streak of lightning behind this person, and it's coming down to here. Look, to say you're going to be grounded, you need to ground yourself, okay? But I feel like the universe is changing your landscape, literally changing your landscape, and that is why at the moment you could be feeling unsure of where you need to be going, okay? Because it's like to say, just sit there for a while. Just sit there for a while. There's no need to make any rash decisions, because just give the universe time to open up the light a little bit more and show you and guide you the way with signs and symbols that I feel will be coming in for my lovely Virgos for the month of August. So the next card that comes out, but before I just move on here, I just want to address these black feathers here. Now, this is definitely not going to resonate with all of you, but what I want to say, I feel that there's somebody, a Virgo I'm picking up with, who has been tending to somebody who's not been very well, and literally been on death's door, because I'm looking at the angel feathers of the dark angel, which I associate with like the death card, okay? But it's saying here, it could have been touch and go around somebody, where they could have had a heart attack and then they were brought back, okay? But I feel I was picking up around somebody who literally, somebody was on death's door. Somebody literally did suffer a heart attack. I want to say heart attack, really, okay? Where they were out, literally gone. They did have a near-death experience, but they were brought back. It wasn't their time. And now you are this person who is caring and being the caregiver for this person. So I do feel that I'm picking up with some Virgos who has been in this situation, or this could be a premonition of there's a family member who hasn't been well, and it's saying that this could be a scenario that happens where, you know, they have a heart attack, or I want to say, like, it's something to do with the heart area. It could be a stroke or something like that, but they will pull through. That's what I want to say, they will pull through. It's like they were brushed with the angel of death, but it wasn't their time. It was not their time, not their opening for them to go, and it was stopped from them passing through. And because of your care and guidance and everything, you will bring them back up to a healthier situation. So that's what I wanted to say for some of you as well. So the next card that comes out for you, Virgo, is this one here. I want to look at this. It's like the cyclone. It's like you're desperately trying to move away from one scenario, okay, that is unfolding. It's like, we need to get out of here, kind of energy that is. It's like, we need to get out of here. So some of you, of my Virgos who I'm picking up with, it could be that you're in an area where you were sort of unable to move or go to a new rental or something like that. I just feel things were put on hold for a house move, okay? And it's just saying now that you can go ahead with that, okay? You can charge ahead with that move, like it's get me out of here type of energy. as in I feel that you were in a neighbourhood that, you know, was causing you upset. You could have had unsociable neighbours and what have you, but because of everything that's gone on with the pandemic, you were sort of in lockdown and could not get yourself or get the authorities to move you out of that situation, because it's like you're leaving the storm behind you for some of you, and that is starting to go ahead now. So that is you know, a godsend to you, because the progress is now going to be made. Okay, so that's why you could have been in the darkness, because you was just, oh, please, please. You could see the gateway out of there, the path out of there to move, because you were sort of restricted. But now it's saying you can harness the horses and off you go with your move. Okay. Then the next card that came out is the animal spirit that you're taking on, and it's butterfly, and that's a lovely card, Virgo. And it's the alchemical sign of air, and it's transformation. And it's about communication as well, coming in to you. I feel that some of you are in a fragile, vulnerable situation as well, with the delicacy of the butterfly's wings, okay? And I also want to say to you, having the butterfly animal spirit, transparency to see people for who they are. Now, I picked up here that I felt there was some Virgos out there who had so-called people who were supposedly being their friend, okay? But it's like to say, you get a realization and you see the transparency of this person that is making out that they are your, you know, your best friend, your best pal, okay? But there's something where something's going to become transparent, okay? They're going to become see-through, transparent. I feel like a lie's been told to you, okay? Something has been, this is going back to this I've been left in the dark scenario. It's like somebody is trying to keep you in the dark about something, and then you see the transparency of it, okay? Again, that's not going to resonate with all of you, but that is what I also had as a message coming through. So I'm going to open up this reading now, and we'll get a few more cards out, Virgs, okay? So I also want to say that saying of wild horses will not keep me here, okay? And I felt that was in a romantic. I just felt that there's a new love interest coming in, and whether that's somebody coming into you, which I do feel actually, but I did feel a distance away. But it's like saying now, wild horses will not keep me away from this person. So that was quite dramatic, really, on the romantic. I just felt that there's a new energy, a new romantic energy coming in for some of my Virgos who haven't been in a relationship for quite some time. Because I did start off, didn't I, saying I did feel that some people had split up recently and they found themselves on their own now, and it's like, you know, they're in the dark. Where do I go from here? But that isn't to do with this. This is a new entity where I feel there's some Virgos who haven't been with anyone for, you know, about 4 or 5 months, but then you've got this wild horses will not keep me away from you. So I do feel for some of you this could be someone from your past coming back in as well. Someone from your past who you had a brief relationship, an old flame, okay? And it's a revisit from them, okay? And it's like wild horses will not keep me away. So I'll leave that one with you, but if that does resonate, then any comments on that I'd be interested to know about. Okay, I'm not being nosy, but I'm just interested because that's how I felt with the energy, Virgs. Okay, so we have here the 5 of Pentacles, okay? And this card here speaks volumes. The 5 of Pentacles, this energy here is an energy of, I really don't know where I need to be going. I don't know what path I should be taking. It's like an energy of, please give me a sign, okay, of where I need to be going. But it's saying here, I want to pull this card in because it's as though you are restricting your own vision. It's like you've got the blinkers on your own eyes at the minute. And the Five of Pentacles is saying, lift your head up from the floor, because if you just start to survey your surroundings, the key is right there, okay? Because she's like looking in despair, thinking, that door's locked, I can't move, I can't go any further, I've come to a dead end. No, you haven't come to a dead end, because if you just lift your head up from the ground and taking stock of your surrounding areas, you will find the key to unlock that door. And this is an energy coming through from the universe to say there is another door being opened to you, okay? But this also could have a knock-on effect with this old flame coming in, where the wild horses aren't going to hold me back, I am coming to get you type of scenario. But then you're saying, do I let them in? Do I open that door and let this person back in my life? Okay, because like I say, you've been there before, and I think you've been hurt by them before, but it's like they're after a second chance. But that is down to you whether you open the door or not. But if it's not a romantic here, then I do feel with the Five of Pentacles, whoever I'm picking up with, you could have lost one job and you're sitting there thinking, there's no, you know, what can I do now? I can't see any opportunities coming in, and you're all in this negative energy. You've got to ditch the negative energy, okay? Because once you start to believe in you and think to yourself, you know what, I can do this, I could apply for that. It's like you're putting yourself down for different things. So once you start to believe in yourself, listen to your inner self as well, okay? You will make the progress and you will start to unlock doors. So I'm going to clarify this Five of Pentacles now, Virgs, okay? So let's just clarify the Five of Pentacles. I'll just dig deep and we'll get another card out. Oh, wow. And we've got this card here. I'll just hold it up. It's a Six of Hearts. And I always look at this card about resetting the compass. So it's basically saying here, you've just got to take time, as I said, to survey your landscape and reset your compass, okay? Be navigated to where I feel the universe is opening up and trying to give you the signs, because there's a sign right there, there's a key right there for you that you can unlock that door. Obviously on the romantic, that is down to you if you want to let that person in from your past, but for the general, it's just saying here, reset the compass. Reset the compass, because you have come to a crossroads and new things are going to be coming in, but you've got to set that compass, okay, correctly. I always look at the 16 and add 6 and 1, it's 7, and 7 to me is like a magic number. So it's like saying there is things being divinely put in place behind the scenes, like this card here when I said the universe is changing your scenery. So things are changing around you, your living accommodation, your friends' basis and everything. There is changes afoot. So I'm just going to get another card out now, okay? So if I can have another card out for my lovely Virgos, please. Dig deep. Let's have a look what comes out now. Wow, the Fool. And the Fool in the normal tarot is about starting a new adventure, starting a new journey, taking that leap of faith, knowing that the universe will catch you if you fall, okay? So that just cements the whole of this reading to me. You are going on a new, like I say, you've come to this crossroads and you are surrendering to the universe. Okay, you direct me, you show me where I need to go to. Now, if this is on the romantic with this old person, this old flame coming back in, I'm not saying they're old in age, but you know what I'm trying to say, a previous person you've had a relationship with, then it's like you're teetering on the edge there, okay? Do I want to dip my toe back in the emotional pool? What I feel that they hurt you, I feel whoever this is, they hurt you in the past, okay? Virgs, they absolutely hurt you in the past. So yeah, I do feel that there is somebody coming back in. So let's pull out one of the Soul Spirit Oracle cards and just see what the affirmation is on here for you. So I'm just going to dig randomly. Okay, and we have this one here, Faith. Wow, that's a lovely card. And it says, there are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead clear. Have faith. Oh, wow, Virgo. That affirmation card, I just want to put, you know, I could have just pulled those two cards out today and I could have said, there you go. There are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead is clear. And have faith. Wow, 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 wow. I absolutely love reading the cards, guys, because it is literally like a story unfolding here. So that is a lovely reading for you, Virgo. So what I'm going to do now, I normally pull a charm, don't I, my regulars at the end of my monthlies. But because I've done an angel type themed and I wanted to have a look what angels are going to be around you for the month of August as well. So I have got the 7 feathers here. So I am just going to flick around and let's just see where I feel drawn to. I feel like I want to take that tallest one there at the back. And we've got the Archangel of Ariel, the Angel of Nature. Okay, so the Angel of Nature here is, I want to say, getting back to your grassroots. Because you know when I said some of you were going to be revisiting where you were born or where you used to live, okay? Getting back to base, getting grounded with the nature as well. But if you look in my description box below, I have got a link for all the 7 archangels that I've been dealing with in the August reads. So you just got to go click on that link and then find the one with Archangel Ariel on, and it will give you a little bit more information. Save me rattling on about that. So that's some homework for you to have a look at. So I am now going to move on to my meditative poetry, what I had for you for this month. So, Virgs, let's have a read what we've got. And it says here, even in your darkest hours, there's a light that will guide the way. Look back to see how far you have come. You are making progress every day. You may feel uncertain in your direction, but have faith you are leaving the worst behind. The scenery is changing around you, but at the moment you are blind to the transformation that may make you feel vulnerable to its call. But listen to your gut feelings, your eyes will open to it all. Okay, so like it says here, the scenery is changing around you, but at the moment you are blind. Okay, but you are leaving the worst behind. Okay, so you're coming out of a quite troublesome period anyway, I do feel, where it's been hard work, hard going, could have had a lot of issues to have dealt with. But it's just saying here, listen to your gut feelings, which we're going back to this card here, okay, the gut feelings, and your eyes will open to it all. So your eyes will eventually open to what the universe is trying to guide you to, and to unlock this doorway. Okay, so then I had some messages for people. So if this isn't your name that I call out, it could be people around you who you know, or around you socially or within family. Okay, but they're only obviously specific to these people that I call out. So I've got Nicholas, you will get to Africa. So I had a message come through for somebody called Nicholas who were gearing to do some kind of voluntary or work in an African country. Okay, and it's saying that's going to go ahead. I've got Stacey, your gift is with animals, not the corporates. So I had somebody called Stacey who I believe had signed up for some business studies course, and it's like the universe was saying, yeah, okay, you if you want to spend the next 3 years doing that course, but at the end of the day your true gift is working with animals. So that was a message there for somebody called Stacey. The name Venus, which is an unusual name, it says buy the red car, not the white one. Spirit is saying they've been watching Venus, whoever this is, been looking at cars lately, and they were in a sort of a quagmire as to go for the red one or the white one. But that's Spirit is saying go for the red car if you go choosing for a new car or second-hand car. Okay. Jennifer, get a second opinion. as you don't need the operation. Now, this was really, really key. I had a mother figure coming through, okay, around somebody called Jennifer who'd had issues in the gynae area, gynecology, okay. I said it today, guys. I have trouble with that word. So yeah, it's gynecology issues. But it's saying get a second opinion. Don't just take the first opinion, because there could be another avenue where you don't have to have the operation. So that was just a key message, really. And then I've got Wesley, go back to night school and get that qualification to become self-employed like your father was. And I had this, I felt that Wesley's father was in the car industry, was a mechanic, and he's saying, like, he was shouting, son, you've got the gift at your fingertips here. Get yourself into night school, learn the mechanics of it all, and become your own boss and not rely. Because it was though that their father was saying, you hate your job, you know, you're dragging yourself out of bed every day. What are you doing, son? I brought you up better than that. Be your own man, earn your own money, get yourself back to night school. So that's who I felt there with a Wesley. And then I had Paul, it will not be the news you wanted to hear about a loved one's having a condition return, okay, but you will help them get through it for a second time. So I had a message for somebody who had their partner who had been through a procedure some years ago, and it was like there's like this scare comes back where it needs investigating, because it could be coming back again to go through the same procedure, and it's saying you got them through it the first time, you will get them through it the second time. So that is what I get for my lovely Virgos. I hope you can take something from that message today. If you are new to my channel, any likes, comments, subscribes helps my channel keep growing and getting my little family, you know, I always call it following my vibe and I grow my tribe or something like that along those lines. But those who have subscribed, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. Take care, my lovelies. Bye then.